Okay, I done thought about a dream that's kind of simple that I can go ahead and throw on out there. Okay, this been a while back. This been more into like the early 2000s. Um, I was looking for cars to buy at the time, a car to buy at the time, and I had a dream about this white Grand Marquis. Um, there's a four door, and so I ended up checking out a few cars the next day, looking in the, this is when you can get them flyers. I forgot what the name of it was called, but they used to have listings where people would list cars and other things in the paper printout. So I done, checked on a few different cars. And so I went to this one, I met this one guy that I called his number and found out that he had a car for sale. But let me go back to the part of the dream because I'm sitting up here thinking that you're in my mind, but you're not. So the Grand Marquis, let me explain. In the dream, the Grand Marquis was a four-door white car, and that's very important. So I went and met the guy, and he told me that he had a police car, and I was kind of used to seeing like the police cars at the car auctions, even way back in the day, and I know how they sell the police cars, and they'll take the emblem off, and a lot of times, and sometimes they'll leave the light on and all that kind of stuff. But it just depends on what they do to it. So anyway, I went and met this guy. He was explaining to me that his girlfriend, um, at the time, her daddy was a police officer. So the car that he had was actually a police squad car. So I don't know if it took, when I first saw the car, because I was really into like, oh, I'm ready to get a car. I'm ready to get a car. I need to find one at the price that I'm looking for. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't think I was thinking it at the time. So he was telling me all about the car. I came and saw it. I got somebody to take me over there. And I already was ready to get it if it was something that I wanted to purchase. So it did end up being, it wasn't a Grand Marquis, but it was a Crown Vic, because that's one of the cars that the police department uses. And in reality, it was really a white car. And it was the same, because the Grand Marquis and the Crown Vics can be, well, you know how the cars can kind of be like the same, the way they make the cars at the time for those years, or for that particular year. But yeah, it was actually a white car. Um, and like I said, it was a Crown Vic. But it probably dawned on me like maybe a few days into it, like, oh man, you had a dream about this car. Just the only thing different in it, it was a different make and model. And I was like, oh man, I dreamed about this car. And I really liked that doggone car. And you could tell it was a police cruiser because it was so quiet. And I think he told me it still had the whatever accelerator or whatnot in it. And I was like, yeah, I liked it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that doggone Crown Vic. But yeah, so I'll be back with some more dreams.